Okay. That was fast. Okay, okay. And there we go. Let's see. Start up Dota. I haven't read the patch notes yet, so I kind of want to. Kind of. Gonna grab a monster. Still have one. Lying in the fridge. There we go. Is drafting system still No idea how it works. But it should, I guess, sort itself out. Ah. Mm-hmm. It's got no stew charges, slow resistance. Oh, that's actually a really big nerf to Roche. Okay. I'll have to see where shit moved to. The fuck? That's weird. What? This is busted. They buffed smoke that heavily? It also heals you and gives you mana now. It actually makes it significantly more impactful that way. I kind of like it. Full steal and maximum damage bonus increased. Wow. It's a free 10 bonus damage that you can gain on a Deso. Wait, it rooted creeps? I didn't know that. Press no. Wait, that means you have AoE defusal? That's kind of cool. 2 charges, okay. Massive fighters will be not a thing anymore. Holy shit, they nerfed Heaven's Albert. It's actually kind of neat. It's not like super powerful because the added increase in creep ability levels. Actually, at level like 1, they might be a bunch stronger. You get like a level 2 Ancient Black Dragon, breathe fire shit. That's kind of cool. Not that anyone builds Holy Locket, but that's kind of cool. This is a much needed change. I guess they fucked the PL a bit more. Huh. Nullify also got nerfed. I mean, good fucking riddance. I hate that item. I love that item, but as a sport player, it's terrible to play against. Hmm. Oh, they just changed how the damage works. dude, what the fuck's wrong with Mello? He was like that with you first, but I thought maybe he was drunk. Then it happened again with Amakir. Yeah, I don't fucking know. He started like crazy white knighting. Well, not white knighting, but that shit was nuts. Worst part is he's been in the Discord for such a very fucking long time. That I felt very sad about the boot. But yeah, I don't know why he all of a sudden changed like that. But, you know, if he's constantly going to be picking fights with everyone, then I don't want that in my Discord. It's too much hassle. Also, yeah, I was in the wrong channel. Sorry for that. How long it deals no damage to debuff immune, but reduction. Huh. I think I'm fucking the League of Legends channel. Nobody does. Oh, this is a big nerf to like Wind Ranger and stuff. The Rod of Atos removing the stats. Like this is destroys the item for like Snapfire, Wind Ranger and stuff. I really hate illusions. I haven't read the patch notes because I was on vacation. That's why I'm going over them before doing the EPL match. I think I'll. What time does the first DPC China match start tomorrow? The TI qualifiers are tomorrow. It's China and North America tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, I'll quickly share screen, display capture. There we go. China. The first match is in 10 hours, which means for me that would be 17. Bro, I can't think. That's 5 now, so that would be 3 in the fucking morning. Wait, that's lower bracket though. Yeah, it's lower bracket. Okay, so you have lower bracket first. Best of 3. I don't have to be awake for that one. So I can just like skip that one because IG Vitality and you know they're not gonna do anything. And then in the upper bracket, it's Team Asta versus who the fuck's Team Zero? Oh, okay. It's like the old Magma or something. Or was it the old? Yeah, you know, that team. Male Pog, Azure, Pog, IG, Pog, Extreme, Rip Paparazzi. It's sad that he retired. Tomorrow is also NA, so then it's K1 playing for Announce, which is kind of Pog. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Bahrain's now playing against Indonesia, it seems, for some basketball. Just popped up on my feed. Okay, let's continue reading the patch notes. Now requires Earn of Shadows, Crown, no longer provides health bones, all attribute bone. Ooh. That's actually pretty nice for Universal Heroes. One low and Pulse in the wait, what? What roles are they? Are they both playing Pulse 4 and Pulse 5? Hmm. The magic weakness now additionally deals 200 damage to all barriers. Oh wait, that's actually not that bad. Possibly. What's shield mode? Hmm. Let's see. Arcane Ring. Okay. The neutral item changes and stuff. Usually I just skip over these because most of them don't really give a fuck, but yeah, it's like just slight stat changes. Oh, this is actually nice, so you can still target your allies. Give them 4 staffs and stuff to try and save them or heal them. Miracle seems like someone who hardly speaks any Chinese. Oh, could he? Okay, now we get to the fun stuff. Any hero change. Okay, again, not really interested in like max stacks change from 11 to 10. Nobody gives a fuck. I want to see big changes. Okay, like this. Aghanim Shard upgrade reworked. Previous effect removed. Now creates an illusion of anti-mage next to an enemy caster upon reflecting the spell illusion. That's kind of cool. Even though it's very specific. It depends on the heroes you're up against if you can really make it happen. Creates a counter spell shell around the targeted ally within. Oh! Wait. So now if you get shard, you can use it on allies? Support anti-mage? So this is offlane anti-mage is actually pretty neat then. Wait, so it's a different spell. I thought it was like the same spell that he can. Okay, so it's actually 2 different spells. That's kind of cool. I like that. I really like his previous shard was kind of shit anyway. That's a nice change. It does make the hero like stupidly good. No, well, not stupidly good, but like it has more of an offlaner's impact, which I like. Yeah, I don't know anything about Arc Warden because the hero is just an enigma to me, which is not, to be confused with Enigma. Oh, point targeted a bit. Wait, so you can put the Tempest Double not next to you? That's kind of cool. This is a big plus. No longer provides a magical attack bonus. Did you see those Arc Warden builds where they went for like Manta style and then all the Manta illusions had the magical attack bonus? That was just dumb. He fucking rips through someone inside. I saw mid Banes being played in pubs. Full Pierce's debuff immunity. Sleeping units now aren't awakened by any damage dealt by Bane. Bane now grants gains 45 attack speed against sleeping units. Now removes nightmare effect from the targeted enemy. I still don't really see why mid Bane is a thing, but okay. I'm not like going over the big analysis. I just want to see like Shard and Ags reworks and stuff. He summons a hawk that circles around him and dives into an enemy within rooting them. Hawk cannot be controlled. Prioritize heroes and is killed upon. Is this a separate spell? Oh, it summons an additional hawk. So you send one away and one circles around you. Okay, that's kind of cool. Delay or right on time? No delay. So I'll just be following the game from the Dota TV. New ability granted by Aghanim Shard. Apply Shadow Walk and all of its bonuses to the targeted ally. So, okay. That's neat. That is neat. I really did not like the fact that it did give you 2 charges, which was nice, but I didn't like the fact that it was the same spell. Now it's a separate spell. I also heard Brewmaster is insane. Dealing or receiving magic damage also extends Brewmaster's own brewed up duration. Okay, Fire Stance now grants an additional attack speed, bonus triple, and brewed up. Fire Stance crit chance decreased. Fix an issue when Brewlings did not get increased health from base armor increased by 1. Broken. Heroic losing to Falcons. Heroic has been struggling a little bit lately. I assume Heroic's gonna lose game 1 and then take game 2 and 3. Viscous nasal goo. Oh, they removed the Ags. Okay. A Bristleback to be point targeted. Bristleback turns his back towards it. So like Mars Bulwark? And after 0.5 seconds, forcefully ejects 6. Okay, so it just like goes ham with a big spray. Could be a lot of fun. Oh, they replaced the Hawk spell. Yeah, but they say you get an additional Hawk. Aghanim Shard now summons an additional Hawk, so you get 2 Hawks flying around you. Then if you get the Beastmaster Shard. Because if you say Aghanim now summons an additional Hawk, it would seem to me that one circles around you and the other one flies to, like, the distance. I'm gonna check it. Wait,
I'm a natural disaster. Yes. Prepare for battle.
why would you ever get the shard?
Fight or flight.
Oh, they continuously do that. That's kind of cool.
Oh, yes. I return. Beastmaster.
Oh, in general, they always do that. Okay, so... But then... Are they still invis? Wait, he doesn't have a shard now. What does shard do? Oh. I kinda like it. It was kind of busted how much vision you gain from the stupid hero. I actually like this change. It's kind of cool. It's weird. Fuck this hero. Yeah, fuck this hero. Completely, thank you. Now winds up 4-0 before the stomp. Can move during this time but can't attack. Casting other abilities using items. Huh. This is actually a nice change because it was kind of shitty. You could dodge it when you like blink hoof stomped a lot of the time. If you were fast on a blink, for instance. But I like this. The fact that you can also still move and do shit while you're stomping is kind of a neat change. Workhorse, new ability granted by Aghanim Scepter. Deploys and pull. Still does the card thing, okay. Depending on the while active, the workhorse ability is replaced with the hitch. Alright, so that can be activated with previous effect. The workhorse goes on cooldown once the card disappears. Wait, what? Okay. See, I'm gonna quickly check the official stream to see how far they are. If they started draft, okay, they started draft. Now I gotta jump in. I'll continue where I left off with the patch stuff in a sec. I mean, I can still do some patch reading, right? Yeah. Now grants Chen 350 bonus attack range on the target. Oh my god, Celery is going to be a right-click core. Okay. Oh, they might actually make Burning Army not shit. Cooldown increased. That seems like cooldown reduced. Oh no, wait, never mind. Level 1's 24 seconds. I'm blind. Spawn interval decreased. Distance between decreased. Cast range decreased. Nah, it's still shit. Okay. Crystal Maiden, Aghanim Scepter. Now, okay, let's see how it goes. Heroes, Void Sky, Primal Grim. I did see some stuff about Grim being playable again. They might need to get. I've saw, yeah, Warlock banned. Wow, wow. I'm actually surprised they banned the Undying themselves because it's a good save against the Faceless Void, like the Chrono Mystic Flare combo. Which personally, if you're up against this, I would always get like a Shadow Demon or something in your team that can save. Aghanim Scepter now also allows Crystal Maiden to move, attack, and cast spells during Freezing Field, in addition to the addition. Time to Frost. Okay. New ability granted by Aghanim Shard. Crystal Maiden slides backwards 275 units, creating a crystal clone of herself in her place. Whenever that clone times out after 5 seconds or is destroyed, the current level of Frostbite applied on all enemies. That's cool. If you get it for free, that's actually really cool. if you get it from like killing off the Tormentor at 20 minutes. I like this. It gives her a fucking move to escape, which she's one of those heroes that just like you get on top first, she dies. No, if ally targets it can target self. If cast on ally, Jax travels to the ally, spins around them. That's also neat. Now you don't have to put yourself in a horrible position. I like this. So you can give it like a Slark, and it just does a fuckload of damage. Stun now pierces debuff immunity from his ult. Cool. Okay, now we're gonna focus on the draft, and then after. Okay, actually, Shadow Demon was picked up by StoRm. I did also see that Earth Spirit, like they picked up Earth Spirit Grim Primal. Level up is just going in their opponent's faces. That sounds weird. This game, it's just heavy aggression on towards their opponents. It seems that's gonna be the plan of attack. Queen of Pain. No, my team's not playing. We did not get invited this time for the tournament. Okay, so it's an Earth Spirit 4 Quap mid then. Seen Earth Spirit mids a bit. Yeah, which is the saddest because right now we have the strongest team so far. We actually have 3 Serbs, 2 Russians in the team.
Seconds remain. 5 seconds.
I sent something on Facebook to my girlfriend. I can't remember what. Thought it was funny, but my humor is not exactly her humor. Oh, sorry, not my girlfriend, my fiance.
Seconds. 5 seconds remain. Dyer's turn to ban.
Yeah, I'm happy that we're now engaged. Now she's stuck to me. Haha. Where's party DK? Well, my cousin is gonna get married next year, so it's I'm not gonna get married next year, and I kind of want to finish uni first and have a house and stuff, and then after that, probably.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Phantom Assassin.
Earth Shaker.
Choose your hero.
Earth Shaker. So they went for a PA safe lane. It is the Hawk, so he is really good. I'm not the biggest fan of PA against like a Shadow Demon. But I mean, it can like blow up the faces for it pretty quickly. Shadow Demon with Ags fucks PA though. Like double break is super nasty to deal with. You are gonna be laning a Grim PA lane against the Beastmaster Sky, which you should mean you can definitely get kills in that lane on both sides, because of course PA is pretty weak. And so is the Sky. The problem with catching a Sky is movement speeds insanely high, but they do have the slow, and the Grimstroke can now, if I'm not mistaken, force out his stun. So he can like press his ability again and then the stun happens, which is very good for getting the chase on. And the plus is StoRm only has Sky for like chrono damage. I'm liking Level Up's draft here. Quite a decent amount. Definitely do think that there's a chance for StoRm to beat the Level Up lineup, but I don't know. Level Up just has such an aggressive play. They've got Quap, Primal, Grim, Earth Spirit. Those four can pretty much destroy that early mid game. Let's see. What are the odds? Holy shit, they're terrible for game 1. Actually, no, they're not like terrible. It's like 1.5. Gonna go StoRm game 1. I don't think it's necessarily like that bad of a draft on their part.
That is too good.
My team is actually scrimming in like an hour, which hindsight 2020 might not have been the best moment for me to I actually kind of wanted to watch them, but my bad.
Oh, that is too good.
Oh, that is too good. Actually, how is Falcons versus Heroic going? Oh, it's actually Falcons. It's a pretty close game. Game 1. Yeah, I went game 1 StoRm. I kind of like their draft a little bit. I really like the Shadow Demon pickup. I think it's such strong here, even though Earth Spirit's very strong against Shadow Demon. ADK is a true Thompson is in Tundra. I haven't seen any official announcements yet, but it's very, very, very likely, considering 9 has started playing Pulse 4 heroes. Sax has been not competing in the last 2 tournaments, so it's very likely that Thompson would be playing that. Because Thompson and 9 are almost identical in terms of what the fuck they're doing. They play off-brand mid laners that no one even, like support heroes that they put in the mid lane. And that's just the way they play, the way they run the game. So I'm assuming that's going to be the case, Yomart. Which means they would be a very scary contender for TI, because 9 has honestly, like, I love 9. I think he's an amazing player, but he is one of the ones that really did start to struggle lately on that team, because 33 is still a beast. Skeeter's been playing outstanding. Only 9's like surprise mid picks weren't a surprise anymore. He didn't have his Wyvern or Coddle mid that he dominated with like a year and a half ago. Also, all those heroes that he plays in mid are very good Pulse 4 heroes. I just hope we have seen the last of the very fun and entertaining Oracle mid. Because fuck Oracle mid. Oh, Doc taking a lot of damage top lane. Inkswell comes out, jumps to 1J, 2-man stun, but then comes the Hawk. Waka! Motherfucker! Waka! Wait, this is constant harass? During the laning? That's just bullshit. Just constantly does. Waka! 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 Fucking pigeon. Even though it's not a pigeon, but still. Paka.
Thought you had that, didn't you?
Hey, Sapwasser, how you doing? How's life? Anyone here watching the Gamers 8 CSGO tournament, by the way? Just out of curiosity. Bottom lane, they don't really have good kill potential onto the Faceless Void because of the Shadow Demon, and also Faceless Void can just time walk away. They do have the stun, possibly silence later. Maybe they can kill the Void at that stage, but he should be primarily just in general fight. Like, he goes for the trample and then you just leap. I have no fucking clue who that guy is. Kated. Oh, he's rank 76. Life could be better. Oh. Well, it can always be better. Shouldn't keep you down at this very moment, though. What did they change about Quap? Cooldown decreased. Yeah, that's actually really strong laning stage-wise. Radius increased. Damage increased. Damage now gets gradually applied over 1.5 seconds. Duration of the knockback. Knockback's now undispellable. Cooldown decreased. Bro, why did they just buff the fuck out of Quap? Did the hero need it? I thought it was picked last season. But Dave would have loved this. Like one hero he plays really well. The only hero he plays really well. But Dave has gone back to playing CSGO. And kind of quit Dota. Or at least I haven't seen him play Dota in a long ass time. Going in, Inkswell as well. They get a 2-man stun. Dominic Beastmaster about to drop down. Snake are trying to keep him alive, but 1J is going to be the target. Dominic does have a couple of those wild axes to keep spamming, so they need to be a bit careful. Milan currently is level 4.5, and the Beastmaster is going to get jumped, chased down by Sweden Strong. Big rotation from the Earth Spirit. And, huge engagement top side to try and recover the lane. Who's the favorite to win of these two? Level Up is definitely the strongest team in this tournament, in EPL. But I personally like StoRm's draft for game 1. But if you're looking at like the teams, I would say Level Up is stronger, but StoRm's got a pretty okay lineup. Sweden Strong still chilling topside, knowing that the Faceless Void, until he gets level 6, doesn't have kill threat onto the Primal Beast normally. The Primal should be able to survive in that lane, especially considering he has a Ring of Health plus an extra healing load to top side. Nice dodge there with the disruption, but is it going to be enough to keep Dominic alive? Yes, it is. Dominic is not loving his lane, is going for the Helm of the Dominator. They have no tools to deal with that. In the meantime, Kated is going to steal the Wisdom Rune. They have a double Wisdom Rune, has a Chrono available now. Could drop it onto Own Me, knows he doesn't actually have to. Is still going to throw it out, even though there's no Onslaught available. So the Faceless Void. Does he get the kill? Yes, he does. Owned Me dies. Kated is now level 6.5 after that engagement. That's a lot of experience for the Faceless Void. Nicky Cool's actually doing a very good job in mid as well. Bonus attack range on next time. Went for max level Aftershock. It does increase your farming speed pretty heavily. Whee. Is he gonna go Ags, I wonder? Or is he gonna go for just straight Blink?
There is little hope for Radiant's middle tower.
Because to me, that's the biggest key factor they have. The Shaker can do some nasty things depending on the item build you go for. Topside, Dominic in trouble again. There are some TPs coming in. Snako with the save for a second longer. Could get himself one more Wild Axis spam. But again, is going to drop. Dominic's just getting a shellacked. He needs that Helm of the Dominator. Once he's got the Helm of the Dom, his lane should be a lot easier. I'm a bit surprised that Lornoff has not made a single move this game.
Oh, that is too good.
Gated is going for that Hand of Midas. They did give it a second charge. So a lot of people are going for the Hand of Midas on a lot of different heroes, to be fair, this batch. And it is going to be a Blink Dagger for Shaker. So they're looking to fight early. Makes sense. You're playing up against a PA.
Radiant have fortified their structures against attack.
Even the Faceless Void can fight earlier because he is going for the Hand of Midas. He can use his Chrono more aggressively, considering if he doesn't get... Oh my lord. Man's just gotten absolutely shellacked right there by the bashes galore. 1J. Chase down. Saneko's got the save. In comes Dominic. Has a roar. But the Sonic Wave should be able indeed to get the kill. Roll in onto Dominic. Not going to chase deeper underneath the tower there. Will fall back.
Dire should look to their middle tower.
Worthy tribute.
Roar in onto Sweet and Strong. Has a roll. Won't be able to get himself out of there. They also got some decent stacks. If they do get a point to clear them. I guess the best one to clear them is either the Beastmaster or the Shaker, but I would assume the Beastmaster. I always forget that Ags does 8 cleave. So it's like a Battle Fury kind of enchant totem smack. But he's so close to finishing up the Blink Dagger. Doc spotted out. Kated chasing in after the PA. Also gets heavily slowed thanks to the time dilation. In comes the Chrono. Does he have the damage? Yes, he does. Gets 50 million bashes. Kated is really lucky. He actually got broken after all those bashes came in. No, he does have max level time lock, so it's not the wildest that he gets a bunch of bashes. 24% is not too bad.
Radiant's bottom tower is in danger. Dire structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is in danger. Radiant should look to their bottom tower. Dire's top tower is
Echo Slama Jama. Lornoff gets crushed with that Blink Dagger reveal. Bottom lane, they're going to go in. Onmi got hit by the demonic purge. Onmi is in a bit of trouble. Milan's trying to keep him alive and is going to sacrifice his own life for that move. He's a bit too far to hit that disruption. Milan will die. They keep their primal alive, which is the big plus. The Huck is close to finishing up a Battle Fury. It's a... Okay, he didn't go for boots. That's why his Battle Fury is this quick. Which, normally I'd say don't do it because it means your laning stage is going to be shit. But considering he had Sweden Strong there to back him up, it's not the worst choice. It is a very mobile hero. You don't necessarily need the power treads. They're looking for another fight. Top side, Milan luring off, just chilling. Need to be careful that they don't get jumped on. They are smoked with the new smoke thingamajig. But they know they're nearby. Walking up. There's going to be the roll in. Does connect. But the silence is on the Queen of Pink and the Quap get away. Stun is there. Mystic Flare. Kill secured. Looking for more? No. They're just going to back off. And another luring off death secured by StoRm. Oh, that's my dad calling. One sec. Hi, Bubs.
Radiant scan, eager to know Dire's whereabouts. Dire should look to their top tower. Radiant's bottom tower is in danger. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. The Radiant glyph is now active. There is little hope for Dire's middle tower. For the ages. Dire's middle tower is under attack. There is little hope for Dire's middle tower. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Invisibility. Dominate. On edge. Dominate.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Mega kill. Unstoppable. Double kill.
I shall not
The
report.
Dire glyph is now active. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire should look to their bottom tower. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is in danger. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. The Dire scan, on the hunt for radiant forces. Dire's bottom tower is in danger. Dire are scanning for enemies. Dire's bottom tower is in danger. Dire's bottom tower is no more. Radiant are scanning for enemies.
It's mine.
There is little hope for Dire's middle tower.
Oh, that is too good.
Radiant's courier has been Dire's middle tower is no more. Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Me times 3. Mega kill.
So, I'm back. What did I miss? Quite a decent amount, it seems. It's a 14k net worth lead. Okay, Blink Dagger, Ag's done. Let's read. Chat, how was America? America was insanely fun. Like, it was actually insane. America was so cool. Hideki, just want to say congrats on the engagement. Thank you very much. Curse of curse of being ordinary. Thank you very much. Nice throw by level up. Hope these morons get banned soon. Can't qualify to do. I mean, StoRm ain't a bad team or anything. I actually like this Kaded guy.
Yes.
Amunkira, you sexist. I didn't drink any tap water in the US because, well, my family there said don't, so I didn't. It's kind of that simple. I just drank bottled water. How's the bro? the Mexican food and the sushi is so much better than in the Netherlands. You got family in the... Yeah, I got family living in Tracy, in San Diego, in Sacramento, and in Napa. So we like went all around the California, visiting all my my cousins, and they were like stupidly hospitable. The hospitality was off the charts. But in general, like their US is a lot nicer than pretty much anything in the EU. Even though sometimes it weirds me out that random people start talking to you. Mystic Flare, you do be done. Going in for Milan. Another kill secured. This game's over. But yeah, the US is like... Even though it, like in California, it feels like a lot of fake. But a lot... It was very nice. I like the people. I like the food. I love the food. Bro. The amount of food you get there is insane. And you have breakfast places. Like, we have technically breakfast places in the Netherlands, but you get, like, a sandwich. There, you get, like, French toast lathered with syrup and all that fucking gooey shit that's just like... If I ate my breakfast from a diner, I had enough food in me to last 2 days. But yeah, the US is amazing. We're meant for logs and trucks and construction workers. I'm just baffled at the fact that everything is so... I mean, it's expensive. It's definitely expensive. Our vacation was a lot of money. But there were so many nice things that we saw and did. Hated. Not gonna lose his first life. Roar onto Dahak, who went in from behind. Roar, Mystic Flare, dead, done, dusted. Nicky Cool, disengage, continuing it on to Own Me. Soulbind gets thrown out, but there's, I guess, only Shadow Strike that they could use in that combination. So Own Me should drop right here. Aegis got popped, cleared out. But yeah, one thing that was very apparent about the US is their dairy is fucking god-awful. Like, their milk is shit, their butter is shit. Actually, no, their butter is pretty nice. Their milk is shit, their whipped cream is shit, their cheese is shit, their yogurt is shit. That was, like, super apparent, but... For the rest, I think they beat the Netherlands in nearly everything else. Unless you go to... And all our good dairy is in the Midwest or only sold by weird hippies. Yeah, but nothing can compare to Dutch dairy. And bread. Bread is horrible in the US. Like, it's sour and shit. It's either too sour or it's too sweet. There is no in between. And they have an insane homelessness problem. Jumping Chrono onto Own Me. Oh, the save from Sweden Strong right there. I didn't even know that you continued to roll in Chrono. Buy back, crush them, kill them, finish them. Finish him.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top barracks has fallen. Dire's top barracks is victory.
Well, StoRm just smacked their opponents around a little bit. Falcons versus Rogue is getting to a pretty scary point. Also, let's continue. Funny, there's this one Jewish bakery in something you probably would have liked. During COVID lockdowns and there being a massive homeless camp outside the door, they closed like a year ago. Oh, sad. I did see Chinatown, Japantown, and the like the garden, whatever in Golden Gate Park. Can't think of the word. Oh well. Let's see what other patch changes there are. Between allies and enemies, on his Ags. I mean, there are still I really just hate his ulti. I want his old ulti back. They moved buff Death Prophet's movement speed? Fuck you. The target is trapped inside the kinetic field. Thunderstrike now hits all other enemies inside the field. Okay. Wait, does that mean it does AoE splash damage then? I did not go for mango chili ice cream or Vietnamese sandwiches. Now upgradable by Aghanim Shard. Heals Doom and... Yeah, this one was weird. Now it doesn't mute anymore, but the fact that you can't heal is actually really good. So I'm not really sure what I think of the new Doom. I like the Shard now heals Doom and controlled units for 60% for the damage values. That I kind of like from the Scorched Earth. But I'm not too sure about that one. Cast range during increase. Bonus movement speed increased. Corrosive breath damage per... So they just straight up fucking buff the crap out of this hero. Okay. Ungulation marksmanship now isn't disabled by enemies in the proximity. That's a really big plus. Can now freely walk off the glacier. Oh my god, they buffed Drow insanely heavily. Have you been working out or did you eat something? You look bigger than I remember. Maybe because I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I have. Well, I haven't been working out for the last 3 weeks because I was on vacation, but tomorrow I'm going back to the gym. I worked out before that for the last 2 months, I think. Now Mixer Spirit's completely untargetable and invulnerable while rolling. Oh, that's why you could roll into Chrono. That's sick. That's actually ridiculously nutty. The bread they use in Vietnamese is probably up to your... It's a baguette style that's not too sweet. Okay. I mean, I'm not there anymore, so unfortunately. Bonus attack range. Radius increased. Radius decreased. Flame guard increased. Radius cast point increased. Burn radius decreased. Aghanim should now only starts dealing damage once the remnant stops moving. Okay. Base damage decreased. Yay, they nerfed ENG. Now, Aghanim's Scepter increases number of max enchanted creeps by 1. Okay. Now granted by... Oh wait, Little Friends is now an Ag's effect. Okay. And now also roots the target in place for 2 seconds plus 0.5 so for each creep in range when casted up to a maximum of 5 seconds. That's his Ags? God, what a fucking horrible Ags. Now granted by Aghanim Shard. Targets decreased from additional enemy search range decreased. Bro, Sprink is now a shard of... Fuck off. Mana conversion no longer cast on units. A mana conversion now a no target ability that summons 3 Eidolons. Now has a health cost in addition to its mana cost. Didn't they just completely fucking destroy Enigma with this? Get your fruit to mill you over a bag of Mexican chilies, any of the black dried ones. If you want to recreate it in the EU, amazingly, people are still winning with Enigma. Really? Oh, okay. So I'll... Okay, thank you, Darkstill. I'll check that out after... Actually, does remind me I probably need to get into the EPL game. Oh, they haven't started yet? Okay, no, they are. Wait, that means we gotta wait 5 minutes anyway, so we might as well continue reading the patch notes for 5 minutes. Now it refreshes when the Phantom reaches the Grimstroke rather than the moment rend damage is dealt. Okay, projectile speed increased. Buff duration increased from 3 to 5 seconds. Can now detonate via Ink Explosion sub-ability at any time during its effect to end it with an AoE explosion sub-ability. Replace ink spell for the duration of the buff. Max stun duration increased. At the lower levels, cast range increased. Especially the cast range increase is nice. Now fully pierces debuff immunity. Didn't it? Huh. This is stupid. I've seen gyrocopters. But yeah, this one is busted. Now that if you have the Aghanim Scepter and you pop Flak Cannon, it hits 2 targets instead of 1. But if you have like a Satanic, it goes wild. Hoodwink now provides attack cast range when activated. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Now deals half of the damage to creeps that bolts flies through. You can use that to farm. Now also increase sharpshooter's projectile charge speed by 25%. Okay, so it's not the level 20 talent anymore. Now it's max damage increase. Okay. Now additional there's a lot of shit that changed here. All I know is that Invoker has like a 58% win rate right now. So yes. Aghanim Shard no longer grants bonus spell amp. Now grants. Okay, this is shit. No longer increase macropire distance, increase macropire width. Okay, so it makes it wider. Now adds 2 walls of ice along the edges of macropire that slow any enemy trying to cross them. Wow! And the slow pierces debuff immunity. That can be really cool. Oh, Heroic's gonna beat Falcons in game 1. Not too surprising. After armor reductions, okay. I think that's a big change. Mana restoring cooldown reduction now 25% more effective when cast on self. Fuck being a support, bro. Lone Druid. Bear now has its own Aghanim Scepter and Shard upgrades. Now a universal creep hero unit. 0 base out and does not gain them with level, but attributes received from buffs or items fully affect the bear as they would for universal. The bear cannot gain experience. So you can like give it full, like a Scotty, and it would go ham with the Scotty buff. That sounds neat. Allows bear to attack at any range from Lone Druid and to survive if Lone Druid dies. So the Aghanim Scepter still is the same. Wait, no, this is the Aghanim Scepter on the bear. Aghanim Shard grants an active ability fetch. Bear roots targets or rune and uncontrollably drags them towards the Lone Druid. That's kind of cool. Lone Druid severs the link to his spirit bear and connects to the target allied hero, sharing the spirit link bonuses with them for. So you can make a support Lone Druid now? Neat. Luna has a new shard. When activated, it creates 4 moonglaves that rotates around Luna in 150 radius for reducing any damage she takes by 20%. If the glaives collide with an enemy, it deals 75% of Luna's attack damage once per its revolution. Oh my lord, that could be fun. Okay, I think we got a game now. Oh, we got another Shadow Demon versus Primal.
It is Dire's ban. Dire's
Yep, Heroic smacked Falcons. Which is not too surprising.
Seconds turn to pick.
Skywrath Mage.
Skywrath Mage. Alkin gives scepters to both the Druid and the Bear and get an extra bonus stack. Well, the stacks on Lone Druid, Alk don't really matter that much. But Alk plus Druid and tunnel him 2 scepters and then lose the game because they got a massive amount of AFK farming and mid-tilted 5 minutes ago. Pretty much.
Radiant must choose.
Keeper of the Light.
Coddle plus oh yeah, the drafting shit's now different.
Seconds remain. 5 seconds remain. Dire must choose.
Timbersaw.
Radiant must choose.
Timbersaw plus Tiny. Okay, so you got probably Timbersaw off lane, Tiny for wait, no, Tiny mid. Tiny mid, Timbersaw off lane, Shadow Demon 5, Sky 4.
10 seconds. 5 seconds. It is Radiant's ban.
Templar Assassin.
seconds remain.
Why is there no Invoker ban?
5
Maybe they aren't
seconds.
Invoker players. I think Lornoff plays Invoker though, but Ember's picked up already. TA, Ember, Coddle, Primal. So you got probably a Coddle Primal offlane duo. Coddle in the same team with an Ember is always a big plus. They're most likely either looking for a 5 or a 4. I assume Sweden Strong's going to be playing the Coddle. I'm liking Level Up's draft here.
Seconds. 5 seconds remain. It is Radiant's ban. Seconds. 5 seconds remain.
Okay, really bad. Yeah, they banned 2 supports on the side of StoRm. One of them being Undying because otherwise Timbersaw going. Well, it's not the worst, but it's annoying to deal with. Primarily that. It's just a pain in the ass to deal with.
Seconds remain. 5 seconds. Dyer's turn to pick.
Rubik. Okay, then I guess Coddle 5? And a Rubik 4. Well, they can also put the Rubik 4. 5 and the Coddle 4. I think that's probably safer. You can interrupt Timber Chain. Well, you can push him back, but you can also lift him up. I don't know which one would be better. I mean, Coddle laning with a Primal is probably better than with a TA. Medusa. Didn't get to the point where I can see Medusa's like changes, but it has a Shadow Demon on his team. It doesn't really fear much this game. Actually, the Medusa might just be the surprise pick they need. Would I dare go StoRm 2-0? Kind of contemplating. It's a very good Dusa game, that's why. Yeah, I think StoRm's going to win this 2-0. I don't really... Like, TA can kill the Dusa, but that's the only thing that I can see. Otherwise, Dusa is just, like, chilling. He's got 2 very tanky cores as well to back him up. He's got the save from the Shadow Demon. They don't really have any good combos with the Sky, but Sky Silence also fucks Ember, so it's kind of okay. Spell steals, there are, like, Chakram is a good spell steal, I guess, and Disruption is a nice one. Demonic Purge is also a nice one. For the most part, I'm kind of digging StoRm's draft here. Then again, they do have to survive the laning stage, which could be a very big problem for them.
shall not report you.
Oh, they spot board placements out and stuff.
I shall not report you.
30 seconds to battle.
No. Excellent idea.
The battle begins.
Any surprises? No. 2 for 2 trade. Just basic Dota mannerisms. Say hi, walk away. I'm going to stay up for Liquid versus Ents. Oh, for CSGO. Probably. Liquid, are they playing with their full roster this time? I would assume so. Good night, Amakira. Get yourself some sleepy time. See, Lornoff versus Nikki Gould should actually not have too bad of a time in the mid. If you have a rotation from like Sky coming in, you can definitely get a kill there. On the other side, Kato is kind of a shit rotator though. I mean, the extra mana and cooldown reduction on Sleight of Fist is pretty neat.
That was not your...
Our team is God King playing for. I actually missed something. I thought he was a coach. What's your pick game 2? I'm thinking StoRm. I think the Deuce has a pretty free-ish game. Is what I say, and then he dies. They pushed him away from the tower most likely and then just trampled him. Okay. Oops.
Not yours.
He still has decent last hits though. And Dominic in the bottom lane is not being hampered at all. The minus armor can be pretty nasty if he doesn't have reactive armor stacks, but he's making sure the reactive armor stacks keep going. Hey, Cart. Thank you very much for the sub, my guy. Dreams. How you doing? How is life treating you, you dipshit?
Tis mine.
Tired of golf, but good. Still have never played golf. How's the proposal went great. I'm now engaged. I'm gonna look for a house probably in the next month or so. I'm just waiting for the tax returns to come through. Hey, thank you very much, PP. I mean, you kind of have to have a decent amount of money to play golf, at least in the Netherlands. Shit's expensive.
Was well done.
I shall not report.
Ooh, nice catch onto Dominic. Can he fall back? No, he cannot. Zap comes in. Milan gets the kill. They lose Timby Wimby. They're looking fresh. Always do.
What have we here? Dire's middle tower is under attack. The Dire scan, on the hunt for radiant forces. The radiant
We gotta ask someone something.
Dire should look to their middle tower. Ember strength, now rekindled.
Sweden 1 TI. Yep. So which one gonna win? I think like StoRm, if they get the Dusa farmed, there's very little they have to kill off a Dusa. So I went for StoRm on that one. But Level Up is by far the stronger team, as in player-wise.
A rolling stone. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Make up your mind. I mean, draft-wise, I like StoRm's chances, but it's more than likely going to be... I expected Level Up to lose game 1, win the series. Pretty much. Gonna play BG3, don't forget the Twitch extension. What does the Twitch extension do? Oh, this is big. They're stealing the stacks away from StoRm. If the Hawk can clear it, that would be nice, but they know something's up because they had the Observer Ward plays going in for the Hawk. He's actually just walking away, which is not ideal. Now they have to clear that Ancient stack, but it's also under ward vision of level up, and yeah. They got more numbers here to fight for it. Dominic's pretty much out of mana as well. Lorn off, silenced up. But they just cannot continue fighting here, and everything pretty much gets stolen away by level up. So that's a painful amount of time that they spent stacking and then losing those stacks. Going in, luring off. They're gonna go for Snako. Another kill for Milan. Level 6. Max level Avalanche stolen as well. Avalanche plus Fade Bolt's enough to kill off the Tiny Ear. Avalanche. Fade Bolt gets the kill. Killing spree for the Milan Pulse 5 Rubik, who is now level 7. Bruh. Milan's carrying. Extension works by numbering each dialogue option, which corresponds to the viewer's choices. At every dialogue decision, the streamer can activate viewer voting. This feedback is seamlessly integrated in it, where both streamer and viewer will see each percentage votes next to access the players. That's kind of cool. That's actually kind of really cool. The Press Kid is streaming. Isn't that Kiyotaka? Not that we will try to screw you, but selecting the worst option. I mean, obviously, you're gonna only choose the fucking worst option, you dick. I threw my energy drinks. Dusa is still getting a lot of farm though. And it's kind of scary because again, they don't really have anything against the Dusa. I'm surprised Nicky Cool is this poor. Blink Dagger will actually make sure that StoRm have a game to play. Yes, once he gets Blink Dagger, you can go for like big team fight catches. Right now, shit. I'm actually baffled that Milan's this farmed. He's got Aetherlands done? 13 minutes plus 5 Rubik. Aetherlands done. Impressive. all that matters is Medusa's farm. That is the case. It's all about the Dusa. Pushing high ground, like, level up. They've got a very shitty high ground push team, especially considering you're playing against a Blink Tiny. So you can't put the TA in front because the Huck will just get smacked by the Ava tossed back and killed. The rest of the heroes do not have any high ground potential on the level up side, so StoRm can extend this game for a very long time. Going in, Mystic Flare. Lornoff gets himself out of there. Oof. Somehow manages to get away and disengage. Going for bots. The Blink Dagger reveal came through as well. And the Avalanche is stolen again by Milan, which is a superb spell steal. What's Dominic got? Dominic's got Vanguard's going for Lotus. No, actually bought the recipe for Lotus, but it seems he's... Because he can buy the full Lotus, which gives him a bunch of extra armor as well. But instead decides to go for Kai Sanj. And he wants to keep the Vanguard. Net worth wise, they're not like accelerating or anything. They're staying to about the same. Medusa's getting good farms. Got Manta done. Butterfly next. Scotty afterwards.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower.
All things considered, it ain't too shabby for them. I'm out. I'm sleepy AF. Good night, Tim. Good night, Felix. Sweet dreams, young prince.
Radiant's courier has been killed. Radiant should look to their middle tower.
Rune of invisibility.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is in danger. Radiant's bottom tower is no more. Roshan has fallen to the wicked.
Gained immortality.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So it's still 5-1, but net worth wise, Dominic's caught up. Nikki Cool is catching up. What the fuck are they doing on the side of level up?
Radiant are scanning
Nothing.
the enemy.
They just straight up doing nothing. Medusa's still really strong. I mean, that's just the nature of the hero. Need a lot of single target damage to kill him off. They do get the kill on to Sweden Strong. Chakram was stolen, which is a lot of good pure damage considering... Why doesn't the spell amp work? They took... Yeah, but... What is this Aegis going to do? You don't even get watches anymore for killing Roche. This Aegis, I guess it survives one jump. But... Honestly, he can instantly lose it if he gets spotted without them having a ward, obviously. Avatar, silence comes out. Mystic Flare is still on cooldown. They're chasing him a little bit further, but the backup from his team is coming through. Sweden Strong's charging forward. Needs to be a little bit on the more careful side. I mean, the first Aegis is kind of shit. It used to be pretty good because you got the Watchers, but now you don't even get the Watchers anymore.
Radiant's bottom tower is in danger. Dire are scanning for enemies.
Lornoff, spotted out. Quickly jumps out of there. 1k net worth lead now. Dude, it's been 5-2 for like... It's been like 1 kill in the last 10 minutes. My guys are playing Resident Sleeper Gaming. Taneko will be caught. And 1J tries to TP out, but the cooldown reduction from Chakra Magic is pretty neat. Gated's got the butterfly now done, and Scotty is the next tool. At that point, he's going to have a lot of HP and mana that you're going to need to burst through, which TA is pretty okay for a decent amount of burst until Stone Gaze comes out, and then you're like stuck.
Middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Go!
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, they're actually going to try and go... Who's going to get the shard? 1J, please don't die. Oh, my lord. And they will get one. It's for the Shadow Demon, so you got Demonic Cleanse. Good against, like, Roots, the Slow, the Blinding Light Disarm. Not Disarm, but Evasion, Blinding, Blindness stuff. Against the TA Shard, it's actually really fucking good.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, owned me. Sorry, you had to do a bunch of typing for stuff. So I tend to get a little bit on the distracting end.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Jump in. They get a big catch onto Nicky Cool. The Tiny will drop. Another Milan kill. Lornoff gets a second one onto 1J in the back line. I mean, they're dodging the Deuce very nicely. And it's a 9-3 scoreline. 3k net with lead. 23 minutes in. The moment Deuce joins the fights, that's the big question. If they will be able to... They might just decide to completely kite out the Deuce. I mean, I would have assumed that Primal would go... Heart's not bad, but getting himself like Heaven's Halberd to disarm the Deuce, even though they did nerf Halberd, but it kind of forces her to go BKB.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Ags on the Timber Saw, they don't have a like nullifier. TA is there that definitely can build a nullifier. I mean, the Timber Saw feels like he's just gonna be very hard to kill, combined with the Deuce on their team. You got some tanky boys coming in. This next Roshan will actually be pretty important to kill.
Ember strength.
It's up in about 40 seconds. Ag's done on the Timber Saw. Nicky Cool's got the Blink Echo. He's actually catching up to Own Me, but that's mainly because Own Me has fallen off in terms of farm. Is going to get summoned by the Coddle. They got that global summon ability. The you got to deal with a bot Ember and a Coddle that can summon his teammates anywhere, and possibly later in the game Aghanim Scepter TA. So you're gonna possibly be outnumbered a bunch of times. Lotus, Ags, and Kaya Signs. This is such a bulky Timber Saw. Still Whirling Death. Not a spell that's useful for the Rubik. Roche is up. Does get spotted out by the Radiant side. They have the TA with the MKB. Good way to kill off the Dusa, but with the Scotty, Dusa's got so much HP. Well, they got a dip. Or staff TP out. That does kind of mean that Roche is very likely going in towards StoRm's favor. They did use the reactive armor, but it's honestly not a bad loss. You get reactive armor back pretty quickly. Yeah, that's Roche gone. Aegis plus cheese. Both on the Dusa. Silver Edge next item. I don't know.
Middle tower is under attack.
Odak gets the blink off. Because he has refraction or stacks. Oh, and me, is the heart even going to keep you alive? They have a Scotty now, so the healing of the heart's significantly reduced. You also have the nasty slow to deal with every single time. Soneko even has a Ghost Scepter just to annoy the TA and make sure that he doesn't get like one pumped.
Middle tower has fallen. Scanning for enemies.
Double bounties. I am baffled at the fact that this game has a 9-3 scoreline, guys. What the fuck?
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Excellent idea.
Radiant structures.
Like nothing's actually going on.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Going it. Mystic Flare dropped, Only dropping low. They finally get themselves another kill. And Kated, he still has that Aegis. Dominic's got the Gouda. And they're on the high ground push. Eat the Gouda. Mana's gone though. So it's looking like he might lose his first life. Wait, why is he? I mean, Disseminate doesn't. Oh, whenever they take damage. I thought whenever they lost HP.
Is mine.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Sorry.
Top tower is under attack.
I shall not report.
Nikki Gold, Blink plus Silver Edge. Next. Okay, multiple Silver Edges. I guess it breaks Psyblades. What else does it break? That's it, right? I missed the Aghanim Scepter Tinies. I mean, obviously it gives you crit. And if you then get Aghanim Scepter, it's kind of neat.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Owned me. One spotted out. Ava. Toss. Too much damage. Gets blown up. And another kill secured there for the side of StoRm. Are they going to be able to turn this into anything? The Aegis expires in 45. The problem is there's no creeps, so the tier 2 tower is not going to drop. Bottom lane's being pushed out by Lornoff. Top lane's being pushed out by Dahak. So yeah, they get a kill, but it does not result in any value, really.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is no more.
Well, Lornoff going for the Aghanim Scepter next. He's got the Shivas, Maelstrom, Kaya Sanj with Ags. He'll be able to constantly keep split pushing and cutting the creep wave. Which seems to be the name of the game.
Middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The internet's not dying, right? No. Why the fuck is my what? Is anyone else having problems with Chrome just being slow as fuck? Maybe I should actually make the move. But I'm gonna miss the extensions. But Opera is really good, right? Who in chat has Opera GX thing?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire are scanning for enemies.
Oh, they're looking. Will they be able to find anything? Nope, because the game's gonna get paused. Guys, it's a 9-5 scoreline after 35 minutes. The fuck? It's a fat ember, by the way. I mean, so is the timber. He's got the scythe. Needs a blink at this stage. Nicky Cool's got silver edge. Only you. Okay, this is gonna be a pretty big item. But yeah, there's also the moment where you could possibly get an Ags on Tiny, and then you got to deal with tree volley. Even though in this patch the trees are a bit more spread out than they used to be, but you get a good tree volley going, you can do a pretty substantial amount of damage.
Masterful mark.
Oh, the next Roshan is going to spawn on the Dire side, so it's not going to be a free Ags. It will probably be a free refresher. Yeah, we'll give you a refresher. Though they buffed refresher, so it's actually not that bad. I think it's like 20 bonus damage, 6 mana per second, and 12 HP per second or something that the item gives you for just holding it. Are you ready to rumble? I kind of am ready to rumble. Let's go. Rumble in the jungle.
I shall not report.
Back from vacation, I finally get a chance to cast a game, and I get like the most dull, nothing happening ever game ever.
Rune of double damage.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Coddle's Ags is pretty big to get that one. The Will-O-Wisp. That one's actually pretty neat. Because it like interrupts Timber Chain. They don't really have any mobility tools on their side. I guess Ogre Seal. I don't actually know. Does it didn't pull you back mid Ogre Seal?
under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Is it, by the way, Kate or is it K-T? Kate. Or K8T? I would assume it's Kate, like the female name Kate. Like K-A-T-E.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ox building up, I assume, into the nullifier. Unless he goes rapier, which is even wilder. But honestly, rapier at this stage would be a game-losing item, not a game-winning item. Because if you give a free rapier to Dusa, your game's over. Yeah, he's going nullifier. Roche is up in 50 seconds. 1J's got the load, so they have 2 loads now on their side. It helps against silence the roots. The slow from the Aghanim Scepter effect. I have not realized at all that I've missed the entire chat for the longest time because I was wondering, was everyone gone? Sorry for not responding, by the way. Last message I read is, how does StoRm do this every time?
Is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Lately, Chrome has been acting up for me. Okay. Yeah, Dave got a tattoo. He got a lion and a zebra on his arm, which is weird because he has nothing to do with Africa. It is a nice tattoo, though. I would understand me getting it because I fucking lived in Africa. I don't really get why he wants the zebra as well, but I mean, it looks pretty nice. A lion would make sense because he's Dutch, and you know that's our national like animal. But the zebra, yeah, that one's weird. Oh, they got themselves Roche, Aegis. Who's got the cheese? He's got the cheese. Refresh on Timbersaw. Considering his item build, makes sense. Double your Aghanim Scepter effect, double loads, double scythe. Thumbs up for you! Just tune in. Is this best of 3 or best of 2? And is there an upcoming match? Thank you. This is a best of 3. And if StoRm wins this, that's the last of the day. If Level Up win this second game, then we're going to have a game 3. And there should not be any EPL today anymore. Dahak dies! Has a buyback, but is dead for 100 seconds, so it's kind of going to force out a buyback. Right there. Probably. But EPL is going to start tomorrow. CVS Suyan. So, the TI qualifiers. The closed regional qualifier, whatever the fuck they're exactly called, will be tomorrow. China and North America are tomorrow. So China is in about 8 hours, I think. Well, that's also Will-O-Wisp on cooldown. Creep Wave was cut by Milan, so they do not manage to get racks. They're going to try and rush top. Lornoff spotted out. Does try to cut down all the creeps, but it's catapults, unfortunately, and those catapults will be able to stay alive. They're looking for the tier 2 tower top. Honestly, I would just let those catapults go towards top and clear out the mid racks instead. Fight on the back line. 1J being chased down Lornoff. He has more fire remnants left, but is going to get tossed up. No Mystic Flare was tossed out, so luckily enough, Lornoff will be just Gucci Gang, distracting them. So they're not actually going up the high ground. Zap comes through. Lornoff finds the kill onto Sneko. Milan gets himself back with the Force Staff. And now it's StoRm that's kind of forced to walk it off. They do not manage to get the tier 3 tower top or any of the racks secured.
Ember strength. Now rekindle.
Looking for Lornoff, gets hexed up. Tried to Stone Gaze stun him, but just gets out of there in time. They needed the Avatos, or at least the Ava, to make the stun lock work. Well, Age is going to expire in 45. He does have a BKB on the Dusa at the ready. His level 25 is going to be a very big timing. TA's level 25 is already here, so he's got the big one. Timbersaw's 25 is another one that's just insanely powerful. Second Chakram, all that pure damage to pump out. At that point, you can, if he gets the blink, which I think he's getting delivered right now, yeah, you have that solo kill potential on the supports pretty quickly. With the double Chakram, blink dagger, wombo combo shenanigan extravaganza.
Dire are scanning for enemies. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, going in. You got the Hex on to own me. All he's trying to do is run away this game. Like, there's... The Primal Beast is just completely useless for most of this game. Backline jump. Lornoff's trying to get the catch onto the supports, but pops the BKB. Will be able to stay alive for now. They're running in for a continuation of the fight. Nicky Cool, can he run out of there? Yes, he can. They need to be careful because Dominic has his second Chakram available. Usa also has the Swift Blink. They tried to interrupt the TP just a second too slow. They're on the hunt, but they're already gone.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Going in.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Looking for a possible catch. Sweden Strong in the front, going for his own load sorb. Onmead needs a freaking BKB. I mean, the Heaven's Helmet's pretty nice, but he gets locked down so hard this game. Next Roshan, 25 seconds. It is going to be another raid. Oh, it could be in 25 seconds. Summon coming out. Jump onto Onme. Tries to get the toss back. Still gets it off onto Onme. Primal Beast is out of his position completely. Nuked down. Sneko charging up for more.
On the high ground, it is Milan spotted, but that's only dead for 60 seconds. Dominic pops his Aghanim Scepter effect. The big boom comes out. Lorinov is not losing too much HP, but he does not have a remnant left. This Lorinov, 100 seconds, no buyback does. He is 100 gold off of buyback, so it wouldn't be the worst timing, but my lord, did he make completely solo on that jump. Who's winning game 2? Well, currently it's looking like StoRm. To be fair, we expected StoRm for the longest time. I actually didn't go for split shot use modifiers. Okay, which is interesting because he's got Scotty and Silver Edge. But I guess he just wants to stay alive. It's an interesting one. He does have Shard, so it's kind of neat as well. Now if he gets Ags, he would be like never able to die. Well, they get the toss back play. Nicky Cool runs forward, and again it's going to be owned, me, done, and dusted. Second set of racks to be secured for StoRm. What will they do afterwards? Will they back off? Will they continue? Cool dropping low. Dominic. Make sure the refraction charges get nuked down quickly. Double Chakram destroys the refraction charges very quickly because it's a lot of mini dots coming out. Hex on to Lorinov. Snake out. Can he get away? BKB. Lorinov. He needs to be careful. This is his last Fire Remnant, so he needs to disengage. Now Dahak. Lift up. Can they break? Get the damage in on him? No. He will be able to leap out. It is, I mean, obviously you always have a chance, but currently StoRm is just... You don't... Like, they have a shit late game. That's it. Like, TA is a pretty good late game hero, but overall, like, Ember doesn't really solo supports in the late game anymore. He's primarily annoying. Primal Beast just has not been... He's 1-5-0. He has actually not done anything this game. And at this point, Tiny is starting to become a really dangerous core as well with the damage output coming from him. The Timber Saw is impossible to kill. I mean, Nullifier definitely helps, but... No, I think the chance that they win this on level up is incredibly small.
Should help.
Double damage.
That's it for me. Lost a bet. Oh, you went for a level up? Yeah, it's kind of weird because level up 1k. Oof. Level up is the team that I would say should win the series, but StoRm's just playing really well. And honestly, level up's playing really shitty. Thanks, Baldi. Fuck you. If you were here at the start of this second game, you would have seen that I said Deuce, that I said StoRm to win the game. Own me, Primal Beast, dropping low. Yeah, you should have been here from the start. Your own fault. Yeah, they're getting crushed. I know, but I assumed that once they were 5k ahead, that they just snowball because that was the only way that they could win the game. With a Primal Beast and Ember Spirit in their team, I would have expected them to snowball, to just keep running at their opponents, and then they AFK'd. The fuck am I supposed to do if they actually just AFK and let the Deuce have free farm?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Up the high ground the push goes. 4v6 now with Primal giving away free XP. Yeah, he's going for BKB now, but he should have had it like 3.5 years ago. The mid-charge gets stunned by Avalanche, and then he's completely useless. Can't even get his ulti off a single time. Nice toss back onto Dahak, and there is the refraction just melting away. Charge forward by Onmi. Die back on Dahak. Gege. That's a gege. Another toss back onto Onmi. Demonic Purge. He's so fast. He's so quick. Lornoff so dead. And that is going to actually be a charge onto the supports. Finally, Onmi gets some plays going in, but it's a little bit too late. Dominic doesn't really fear anything either. With low HP, but max reactive armor stacks, he is just Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. And Onmi drops to finish it off. Demonic Purge. Lornoff into rubble, or is he? He does manage to get the kill onto Dominic. Finds himself 1J as well. Looking for Seneko on the back line. Lornoff is doing a lot of work right now, but unfortunately, he needs to extend this game for 60 seconds, and he can only kill supports. Like, he can't touch. I mean, he did just kill Dominic, but Dominic kind of wanted to die. Even bought a freaking Dagon level 2 when he respawned. Just to be a dick. Oh, gets four-staffed on the other end. Look, he's in the fountain tanking it, and he's just alive for the longest time. Disruption save comes out as well. Disruption gets stolen. Dominic on the run. Milan. Yeah, they will lose the game, and StoRm takes the series and makes it to the EPL Grand Finals. I think this was upper bracket finals, right? Yeah, StoRm in the Grand is the final. Wait. Oh, so KZ team did not get played this morning. That was moved to tomorrow. Okay. So tomorrow is KZ versus Ancient Tribe, and then Team Sexy versus whoever, and then the day after tomorrow it's Level Up versus whoever, and then StoRm versus the win. Okay, so StoRm in the Grand Finals. Yeah. So, what am I thinking? What am I thinking right now? I think I'm a chill and try to wake up very early for close qualifiers tomorrow for a DPC. Possibly. So yeah, I'm gonna be chilling. Comp winners, so I can bet it all on Gamers 8. Yeah, I'll do that somewhere today, probably in a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna be chilling now and watching some Gamers 8 actually. Speaking of which, it seems that the second maps are all but done. Have a wonderful day, everyone. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.